We're watching Melissa's Legally Blind World YouTube channel. Let's have some nerding out, education, and fun. And a light warning for seizure triggered people. There's gonna be some brightness in this video, so be warned if you are prone to seizures and photophobia. Be careful watching this video. If your photophobia is worse than mine, as well as if you're also prone to seizures from bright lights, be careful watching this video, or watch with caution if you will. But anyway, safety warning out of the way. Today we're gonna look at my art, because somebody wondered, hey Mel, you're visually impaired and you draw? And no joke, I'm legally blind and I draw. My current acuity is 2200, in my best eye, which is my right, and I have what's called, and alongside that, I have tunnel vision, which is, you know, how you have your central vision in the middle and your peripheral vision way off to the sides. I have central vision, but am missing peripheral vision, so I don't have peripheral vision. And my left eye, why my lenses are as wacky as the way they are, is because my left lens has no power. Because my left eye is totally blind, so I can't use my left eye. Plus, it's closed every now and again. It does function like I blink with that eye still. You know, and I do get light perception if the light is like powerful enough, but I won't know where it's coming from. It's just light from wherever the heck. But anyway, these are my drawings. Now, word of warning for any pro artists, these are not very, good drawings. That's me. A drawing of me, wearing a mask during COVID. Yeah. And I made this for my father, this Jedi Peacekeeper Melissa Skywalker. Oh wait, that wasn't for my dad. This was something I came up with. Now granted, it's not a good drawing, as you can see here. And, this is the, like here, I try to do some shading and lighting. Lighting mostly. Shading, like try to see where the light hits the character and all that, like, because you have light on one side, shadows on the other side. For this one that I'm showing right now, the one that has, a female human Jedi holding a green bladed lightsaber reading Jedi Peacekeeper Melissa Skywalker. The lighting for this one is to the left of her face, and the shadows are to the right of her face. And she is fair toned. She's Caucasian. There's an audio description for if you're watching this Whistler. Theory of a Blind Man. Get better soon, Theory of a Blind Man. May the light side heal you. And yeah. This is not a good drawing, and I know that, but it's a legally blind artist for you. And this one is like how a Navi would perceive the world from an Avatar, which is, if you guys ever seen Avatar, spoiler alert, there's something called the Avatar program that, a paralyzed war veteran named Jake Sully joins, and they make these bodies that are Navi-like, but have 5 fingers rather than 4, and Navi have 4 and they're blue in skin color, similar to cats with the ears and nose, and have human eyes and a human mouth, and a human body, but with a cat-like tail. But the avatars have 5 fingers, whereas Not-V have like 4. They have like 1 thumb, 1 index finger, 1 middle finger, and what would be our ring finger would become their pinky. On Not-V's pinky. Yeah. And here's this one. This is really funny. This is when I was a member of NCI, Navi Learning Initiative. And, you know, I was banned from it for absolutely nothing other than just, you're not qualified because I was visually impaired and not sighted. Like, and I made this pretending I was in actual school. Keep in mind, this is all pre-pandemic. This is like 2018. So, yeah. I bet my pandemic drawings are like me with a... My pandemic drawings are like probably me with a mask and... Yeah, social distancing or something. But anyway, I'm like not gonna... to describe this picture, if Whistler's watching, or if anybody visually impaired or blind is watching, it's basically me walking in a hallway, going to an orange set of orange, you know, double doors, and my thoughts are, can't be late. And I'm like knocking on the door, carrying binders of Navi language studies in my left arm, and knocking with my right arm. Yeah, this is a funny drawing. And I'll blow this one up so you guys can... Now, I know some of these are hard to see because it's a white background. This was before I knew about accessibility. In my drawing program, I didn't know my drawing program would take accessibility. But apparently it does. Yeah. And that's basically me without glasses in a Jedi tunic, or a robe rather, not a tunic, the robe part with the hood. And the hood is like up over my head, and I'm wielding a blue-bladed lightsaber. As you can see. Now, this one I traced an image of myself as a guy, but still, it turned out semi-good, but not as good as I would have hoped. And this one is like, has text and it's reading Sivak Go, and Whoa Nully C, which is yo, careful. Sivak Go, for any of you guys that don't know, means rise to the challenge. And there's a drawing of me in an avatar body, in a blue Navi like avatar body, but instead of 4 fingers, avatars have 5 fingers. And yeah. And I'm exclaiming, whoa, gnarly C, really loud to the Eclon, which is Banshee and Navi. And this one is like a Not-V mom and her Not-V youngling. And to translate what's being said here, because I know some of you are not going to read Navi or understand Navi, but this says, well, Natikamea ma parlusi, which means, I see you, darling, aka little one. It's basically a way of saying sweetie or sweetheart. Like, but the little kid version, you know, like, it's like a Not-V's way of saying, I see you, little fella. Like, yeah. And ma means you're talking to them. Ma, M-A, means you're talking, will tell the not V that you're talking directly to them. And they'll be like, oh, you're talking to me, okay? And the not V only has 3 red question marks dangling above her head, which is showcasing her confusion exploring the world. And she's wiggling her tail a little bit, and there's my name, Melissa, and my real last name in signature form. But even though it looks like a Navi mom, as you can tell by the all the way to the far top right, it reads in black text, me and my avatar, meaning of not feeling. And that's basically me to the left, talking to a not yelling, and the not yelling is confused of who the heck is this? And, yeah. And this one's kind of funny. If we zoom into this black, this says Navi class initiative sign-ups rules. And possibly what the rules could be in a sign-up form with a pen attached to it by wire. Or so people can sign in or something like, oh, cross assignments. And here's me, a piss poor drawing of me, as it were, and this is me running to class with a hurry up look at my face, where I'm sweating a little bit, struggling to make the class, and I'm running like a maniac, as you can tell by the speed lines. And my thoughts are, can't be late. It is a big sign that says not be crossed this way. And this is me talking to Awa. To translate what my thoughts are here, because it's in that V, so some of you won't understand. SEIZURES Matsanak, which means please heal me, Great Mother. And this is my avatar when I use my stylist. In fact, this is the stylist I'm talking about. I got it for my birthday. It helped a lot in drawing in my program. I bought this, and it made drawing a hell of a lot easier. And it says not V right, with a not V with the trademark 4 fingers. This one I'm doing a tiny bit better. As you can tell, I did some shading on the heart. And this is you and me as Jedi Knight and Padawan. Get well soon, Dad. May the Force be with you. And there's me and my father. He's a Jedi Knight and I'm a Jedi Padawan with a braid. And this one reads, this one's a little bit better because I'm using my drawing program, so I'm not blinded. So I'm using my accessibility now during this point, and now I'm not blinded during my drawing process. And I think this was late 2019, before the pandemic ever hit, or before 2020 ever hit. And it says like Master Dad, and Yeah. And these don't count. And this don't count either. But yeah, as you can see, there's all my drawings. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 drawings. Excluding these and this, because this don't count. Because it's using other stuff as part of the drawing. Like images as part of the drawing. And so, yeah. I hope you guys like my art. And although granted it may not be very good, but at least I'm putting whatever effort I can. The ones with the dark background is when I started using accessibility. The ones with the bright, blinding background is when I didn't know about accessibility yet for my drawing program. So I hope you guys like this little video of my art. And even though granted it's not very good, but that's the parallels of being a legally blind, visually impaired artist. And if you're visually impaired and love to draw to your heart's content. Don't let your vision don't let your level of blindness, whether you're 2200 or whatever, don't let that stop you from making whatever art or stories you like. Now I have more, but I don't want to make this video long into infinity. But yeah, I hope you guys like this little video of my art, and yeah, had fun or learned something from this video. Feel free to check out more of Legal Blindness Nerding Out Fun here at Melissa's Legally Blind World. Remember to trust in the Force, and may it always be with you always. Get a load of these other videos from my channel. Thanks for watching.